Okay. Take 4 in 3 days of the kneeling flow. The rundown. We have many versions of child's pose. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-ish total poses. I'm gonna go through them all, then we're gonna flow through it. Hopefully it'll be awesome. This is where this is going. You have your child's pose, which comes in lots of packages. I'll start from the most wound in to the most spread out. So we have child's pose number 1. Can I be seen in the camera? Kind of. Okay, child's pose number 1. Knees, feet together, hips to heels, knuckles down, head on the mat. So here we go. Then you can also have hips lifted. You can take the arms front here. You can lengthen the arms out. The head can lift. You can come into more of a puppy shape. You can open out the knees, and then any variation of these. So you could come here, etc. So there's options. You can also place a pillow or a yoga block under the forehead or the hips. So again, choices. There's our child's pose. Then we've got our cat and our cow. So we'd be in a tabletop stance to start. Everything curls under for the cat, and then head and tail, so like tailbone tries to push up and behind you to the opposite ceiling corner. Sternum wanting to press here, and then sort of metaphorically pulling your chest through your shoulders, and then lightly drawing the belly button in toward the spine. So there's some ab engagement. It's not just pushing your belly button to the floor. Yes, you're getting a stretch in the front line, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's all just like released. Okay, so you can also add some leverage by tucking the toes. I am not all about that today, but it's an option. Also, if the wrists are bothering you, you can take them forward because, again, we're looking for what spinal mobility we've got. And then we'll go into a child's pose or a fallen leaf. So the wide knees and or adding a twist, aka the fallen leaf. But to get there, we'll take an arm kind of out to a T in a neutral spine. We'll dive so that the knuckles come to the floor, and then we can set the back of the shoulder down on the floor. To face you, I'd be here, and then I can put my head down. The free hand can be here, 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 kind of in between, here, whatever feels best. This shoulder, as mine is, may be kind of floating up. That's okay. And the hips don't have to be over the knees. They can come back. The knees don't have to be together. They can open out. You can be floating. It's going to be here, etc. So, we have now officially more or less covered all of the poses. And now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes. So hopefully we'll hold everything for 3 breaths, and then we'll flow through some of the things for 3 breaths. Here we go. Begin in whatever version of child's pose works for you. And we'll hold here, breathing comfortably for 3, 2, and 1. Roll yourself up on an inhale to tabletop, and then exhale into a nice light cat, feeling the belly button draw into the spine, and comfortably breathing into the back of the rib cage, gently for 3, 2, last one. And then we'll inhale as we pass through neutral all the way into the cow, taking the tailbone up and behind us and the chest through, holding for an exhale, and then breathing here for 3 breaths. Two breaths. Allowing the shoulders to come comfortably down the back. And last full breath in and out. And then we'll return to neutral. Now in this position, we will go into our twisted fallen leaves and or thread the needle. So we'll take one arm out to a T, although I'm going to take the other one out first. So it's at a T, you just can't see. And then I'm going to dive it knuckles down, setting my head onto, in my case, the carpet. I'm going to reach overhead because that feels decent to me. Oh my gosh, my face is right there in the camera. I'll just close my eyes, I can't see you. And we'll hold here, breathing for 3, 2, and last one. And then we'll snake the hand toward the face if it's not already there so that we can press up. And return to center. Remember, if you shift it back, forward, open to the knees, it's all a-okay. Other hand is going to come out to a T, and then dive knuckles down through so that we can set the head on the mat. Every time my hair clip. I even did this in the last recording. Yep, that's why all my hair's broken off. Okay, yep, zenning. Here we are in our rotation, holding for 3, 2, last full breath in and out. And then the overhead hand comes toward the face if it's not already there to press us back up to center. And then from our 4-point stance, we'll shift our hips back to where is comfortable for us. Knees open or together, and let us come down to a child's pose that best fits on our body for 3 breaths. 2 breaths. Last breath in and out. And then we're going to walk the hands over to one side. If the head lifts, it's cool. If this is uncomfortable and you're like, I'm just going to do a block here, also cool. The idea is that with either a push and pull motion with the hands that travels all the way up to the arms, shoulders, and back line, or a lean with the hips, that you're getting a stretch kind of from very back top of the tricep all the way down through the side here. That's what we're looking for. It doesn't have to be a super deep stretch, just a stretch. So here we are. We've already gone over to one side and we're holding for 3, 2, last full breath in and out. And then we'll walk it back to the center and take it over to the other side. Breathing in for 3, and 2, and 1. And then we'll walk it back to the center, holding our child's pose one last time for 3, 2, and 1. And then on an inhale, rolling back up to a tabletop stance. Check it out. I'm going to take us into my best version of a flow. Godspeed. We'll be here in a 4-point stance. Take a breath in. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale, lengthen to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Last time. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, one arm up. Exhale, dive it through. Reach up and over if you can. Big breath in. And out. And then we'll inhale as we take it back up to center, holding for an exhale. Other side, inhale the arm up. And exhale, dive it through, holding for a breath in and out. And then inhaling as we unwind, and exhaling, sitting back to our child's pose. Inhale. And exhale, walk the hands to one side of the body to get a stretch on the side. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale as you walk the hands through the center. Exhale, walk them to the other side, deepen that stretch. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale. Walk back to center, hold for an exhale. And then inhale, roll it back, up, tall. All right, there is one more flow that we're going to do with this, because we can. So here we are in our hero pose for a brief moment. Ooh, we'll take a big breath in. And on the exhale, we'll lengthen it out to our child's pose. Hold for a breath in. And out. Inhale, roll up to tabletop. Exhale, curl into cat. Inhale, lengthen to cow. And then exhale, sit it back to your child's pose. Inhale, lengthen up to tabletop. Exhale, into cat. Inhale, into cow. Exhale, sit it back to child's pose. Once more. Inhale, lengthen up to tabletop. Exhale, curl into cat. Inhale, lengthen to cow. And then exhale, sit it back to child's pose. And then inhale, roll that spine back up to your hero pose. And we'll take one last breath together. In and up. And exhale. Take it down. That was many versions of a kneeling flow. We took the spine in all the directions. So there you have it. Namaste.